Morning is beautiful. Breathing out, I smile to the morning. Good morning, my dear friends. Today is October the 22nd in the year 2003, and we are in the Upper Hamlet during our IP retreat. While the bell is being heard, I practice breathing in and out. And I look out and I see the morning with the sunshine. We practice breathing in. I'm aware of the beautiful morning. Breathing out, we smile to the morning. But you are all sitting there and looking at in this direction. You don't see the sunshine. You didn't see the morning. And if you look at me deeply, you see the morning in me. In the last few days, we have covered quite a lot of territory. We have looked into our body. We have looked into our feelings and our emotions. We have looked into our anger, our fear, our anxiety, our despair. We have heard about the practice of listening with compassion, deep listening. We have learned about the practice of using loving speech. I think we have to go back to that territory and explore a little bit more deeply. Yesterday I spoke about being alone. That is the practice of solitude. In solitude, you can be very joyful also. You might have thought that you can be joyful only when you are together with him, with her, and with other people, and talking and having fun. But in solitude, we can go deeper. And our joy, our happiness may be very deep. And if we have that kind of deep joy, deep happiness, and then we will have a lot in order to give, to share. Without the capacity of living alone in solitude, we become poorer and poorer. We don't have enough nourishment for ourselves, and we don't have much to offer to the other person or persons. That is why learning to live in solitude is very important. And each day we should devote some time, at least some time, to be alone, physically. Because it is easier for you to practice nourishing yourself, looking deeply when you are alone. That does not mean that it is impossible to practice being alone and looking deeply when you are with a crowd of people. Yes, it is possible. Yesterday I said that even sitting in the marketplace, you can be alone. You are not carried away by the crowd. You are still yourself. And for those of us who are spiritually solid, we don't lose ourselves. We are still ourselves, even if we are in a group discussing, and even if there is a collective emotion. We are still our own island. And we dwell safely and solidly in our own island, and we will not be carried away by the collective emotion, which is sometimes very, very dangerous. To learn how to live in solitude when you are alone. To learn how to live in solitude when you are with a crowd. And there are two steps. And if you have succeeded in the first step, being alone physically, and then you'll be able to be yourself and live in solitude even in a group. But being in solitude does not mean that you are cut off. Because I'm in solitude, I feel I can be in communion with the world. I feel connected. Because I am myself. I have come back to myself. I am fully myself, fully present. That is why I can relate to you. You are in me, you are out there. And that is why in order to really relate to the world, you have to go back and to relate to yourself. It's so simple. There is an exercise that I would like to recommend to you.